go ahead and let's get into the first video of the day, man. Shout out to my dog, The Ville. Y'all already know, man. We've been trying to link two for a minute. We've been trying to link two for a minute, man. I think they've been trying to do Fridays. Man, I'm probably not even supposed to say that, bro. But we've been trying to link for a minute, so hopefully we can get everybody together at a time that works. This is typically the time that works best for me, kind of early in the day. So if they want to link up, man, we can definitely do that and talk this music, man. So he dropped the video titled "Drake Exposed by Current Ghostwriter Beam and New Leaked Tracks." Now I haven't seen any of this. The weekend I typically just take off completely. I completely remove myself from everything, come back on Monday and start fresh. I feel like it's one of the best ways for me to stay like energized. I mean, it's not every single day, Monday through Sunday. I gotta stay energized though. Y'all gonna notice it for sure. So Drake exposed by current Ghostwriter Beam and new leaked diss track. So what is he talking about? Let's get into it. And like I said, shout out to my dog, The Ville. Make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to his channel and then also go over and like his video as well. I'm gonna post it when I re-upload this.
Now it looks like the OVO sweatshop is retaliating against Drake, and they are leaking a whole bunch of reference tracks. They are leaking a whole bunch of ghostwriting tracks that Drake is responsible of covering, that Drake is responsible of using. The first one was on September 20th for the song Trump Tower featuring Central C, and it looks like this was the first of many that ended up getting leaked. The person that leaked that record back in the 20th of September this year was Dim Crux. Dim Crux is a producer for the artist Beam.
So wait, can I listen to him? Can I listen to him? I haven't heard him yet. Dim_Crux. Are they still up? Is it just these? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it just these 4? All right, we got to listen to these. Posts? Okay. Is this them? I don't know these songs, though. Hold up.
Baby, on el water, los flavor, prenda los Philly. La baby bailando hasta abajo con la mini. Hoy salí pa' la disco a gastarle un par de mili. Ando con mi corillo que ninguno son trilli. Sonamos los palos y las cortas y hacemos un remix. Aquí hay poder, pero de él no abusamos.
That sound fire, but I don't think that's it.
Forgive it.
This for Ice
Gotta
Man?
keep giving, can't give it. It's giving. Gotta keep giving. It's
all the things that I would do.
Oh my God.
Would you do them too? Things that I can do.
The thing is, I've never, it was doing that on purpose. I've never heard this person before, but I hate when I hear somebody and I can hear what they gave to, I'm listening to it on Instagram. What I can hear the style in Drake. You can hear this style.
Can you do times 2?
And the thing about it is too, these versions always sound better to me because they have more soul in it. Because when Drake gets to it, it typically is a little more like monotone in a sense. Even though he's using like hella effects, I'm not an engineer, so I can't really tell like exactly what he's using. I know this isn't his raw voice.
Scene in the play.
Oh,
little boy had wings for the cake. She didn't even know she was digging her grave. 6 feet down, 12 years later.
Man, this sound, bro. If this don't sound like everything Drake didn't ever put out, That's crazy. Like and like I said before, I said it in the I said it in. I don't think this is I don't know if this is a specific song, but at least it's giving me a vibe of like what he's done for Drake too. And he's somebody said, is this for Iceman? So he could also be dropping tracks that haven't even released yet. Sounds like Travis too, but the pics and the videos are still there on IG. I gotta check it out.
To a slave.
Is this the whole
I know you
song?
thinking it's late. I know you think you ain't safe with me.
What up, JJ?
I still pull up in the red phone. Still put up in I still pull up in the red phone. Still put up in all the things that I would do.
Why don't these artists keep these songs for themselves, bro? Like literally, why don't they keep them for themselves? Is this it too? Take the Crown? I'm trying to find the specific one. I only see these posts though. I only see these posts. I'm gonna give them a follow too.
My better wake up. See we special press us down. My what a shake up.
Give this to Rihanna.
We don't rest, no, we get loud. Why you wanna play far? Can't take us down, we take the crown. Better wake up. We take them down, we take them down, yeah. I didn't know that they hated me so hard for
No,
evading.
it's not Riri, but it would sound good with her.
Close calls, I've been praying.
Yeah, I think he might have took him down.
Truth of the
Let me see if the Ville plays them. But anyway, like I said, even if we don't hear that, all I need is a little reference. Just a little bit of a reference for cadence, tempo, speed. Bro, I can hear all of that. Let me hear if he plays them. Because I don't see it up here.
Beam is an artist that is being credited for Her Loss, but he's also being talked about because of this reference track from Trump Tower. Now, under the impression of the song, going based off of Genius, they had stated that Trump Tower, that is with Drake and Central C, was leaked around the same time by Dem Crux. You can see it here. It says on Instagram. However, the other thing that it says is that this song could have been recorded in 2022 or early 2023. However, this is around the same time where Drake could have been working with Beam.
Right.
And this is how Dem Crux, his DJ, was able to get a hold of these tracks, these reference tracks. Because now what it looks like Trump Tower was actually a reference track that belonged to Beam. And it's his DJ on Instagram that's sharing all of this information. He's the one that shared that back in September 20th for Trump Tower. And he's sharing all of these other songs that come back for All the Dogs. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, these are just reference tracks. Yeah, that is true.
Oh, wait, see, that's the thing. Okay, so these songs might actually be those songs, bro. I just don't listen to Drake, so I don't know. Tracy, what up? I think those were them.
Just reference tracks, but he was never credited for All the Dogs. You can see here, Beam for All the Dogs. He was never credited for that. The only thing publicly that Beam has been credited for when it comes to Drake's music is the records for Her Loss. You could see here on major distribution, he was credited as Tyshane Thompson. That's his real name.
Oh.
He goes by the professional name Beam, and he's a Jamaican-born American rapper.
Jamaican-born American rapper too. So that solidifies that piece too. Tell Beam you better stay right with you. That's what everybody talking about. Nigga, Kendrick was so tapped in. Nigga, we find this is crazy. We finding stuff out this far, like after. That is crazy.
He is an artist that got credited on Her Loss. This is the Wikipedia page for Her Loss, and this is the only thing I could find him being credited for. However, when we go back to For All the Dogs, like I said, credited. You can see here that Beam's producer is sharing reference tracks of For All the Dogs that Beam is tied to.
So this ain't even Beam. This is his producer too. So it's like Beam might be tired of getting slighted and he not gonna say, he like, bro, if I don't do it, it can't come back to me. It can come back to my producer.
There is no information that comes from For All the Dogs that clarifies that Beam was working in the studio and helping Drake with this album. There is no proof of that. He is not credited for this album at all. And his producer is exposing all of this. I don't know if it's intentional. I don't know if it's unintentional, but it seems like he is sharing all of this information, which takes us back to Euphoria. Because remember what Kendrick said in Euphoria. In the song Euphoria, Kendrick Lamar mentioned somebody that was ghostwriting for Drake. He talks about Beam. When Kendrick says, yeah, bring him out too, I'll clean him out too, tell Beam that he better stay right with you. He says Beam is a multi-talented artist, producer, songwriter within the music industry. He's collaborated with Beyonce, good friend with Justin Bieber, and notably writing credits for Drake and 21 Savage on Rich Flex and major distribution. Now, this is the problem. They thought that he was talking about Beam in regards to her loss. And Kendrick was saying that he needs the assistance from people like Beam to help write his tracks. However, if somebody is being credited, they can't be considered a ghostwriter. Technically, a ghostwriter is someone who doesn't get credit for the lyrics that they write. So when it comes to her loss, Beam did get credited, but he did not get credited for the songs that he helped reference when it came to For All the Dogs. He did not get no credit for All the Dogs at all. There is no information on the internet that points and leads us to believe that Beam was credited for these tracks. Therefore, Beam is a ghostwriter for Drake on the For All the Dogs album. And his producer is leaking all of these.
But here's my question. Here's also my question. Why credit somebody on a previous project, but then don't credit them on the next project? Like if we know you using writers, why not credit them? You wanted to make it seem like that was your pen? I don't even understand that.
Reference tracks proving to people that this is the truth. I don't know why his DJ is doing this. I don't know if Beam is upset at Drake. I'm not sure if he was upset because he got named in the beef. I'm not too sure. But at first, this account releases a Drake snippet. He releases a song that has something to do with Drake. That song, of course, is Trump Tower. Trump Tower is the song that he leaked. But then he later leaks that Beam is responsible for this track. Now, that song with Central C that's called Trump Tower, that song, from my understanding, I don't think it's out yet. But he had shared that track. And he's also sharing the fact that
is that the track? Is the Trump Tower track the one from the Iceman, like episode 2? Is that what he's talking about? Oh my God. Is that the one? Let me know, Ted.
He's responsible for that track. And that he was responsible for songs and lyrics that belong to For All the Dogs, that album. So his producer, his DJ, he is telling people, he's exposing Drake right now and telling people that even Drake's recent album, For All the Dogs, was ghostwritten by Beam. And now it makes more sense. Kendrick wasn't talking about Beam because of his contributions to her loss. He was talking about Beam being a ghostwriter for all of the other things that he doesn't get credit for. Remember, Her Loss came out first, and then For All the Dogs came out after. And if you go to the credits of For All the Dogs, Beam is not listed on there at all. Not by his real name, to Shane, and not by his stage name at all. And we wouldn't have known this information if Dim Crux didn't share this to Instagram. And he shared multiple reference tracks today.
Yeah, see, they gone. At least 20 I gotta find that, bro. Hold up. I'm gonna finish this video.
Hours ago, less than a day ago. He's just been sharing all of these tracks. And I'm not too sure what the purpose is other than to expose the fact that Drake isn't responsible for that album, at least some of the records that belong to that album. But this lyric makes more sense now because if Beam was someone that was credited, that he wouldn't be considered a ghostwriter. But since he's not credited on For All the Dogs, this is what Kendrick was referring to. Not only is he responsible for major distribution and Rich Flex, but he's also responsible for all of these other songs that keep leaking that belong to Drake previously.
But bro, at this point too, like I'm getting to the point where I'm thinking that Drake is really gonna be using AI too, because he gonna try to protect himself in some kind of way. Where if all of my ghostwriters gon' keep leaking everything that I'm doing, I might as well just stop using y'all and just go straight to AI. AI ain't gonna tell on me. But again, to go back, bro, we've never heard Drake. We've never heard him. So my question is, if you're a Drake fan, right? And that's not to say that I didn't used to be a Drake fan. I can't say that I didn't like Drake's music. That would be a complete lie. So I'm always honest when I definitely used to bump Drake's music. Like, okay, it's decent, but I always bumped it from a sense of like, it sounds good. It's not like earth-shattering, soul-moving, make me feel anything kind of music. It's just on, right? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I feel like we've never heard Drake ever. Because before that, then I believe it was Wayne that was doing a lot of work for him. And then once he became so big, he became a pop star. He needed more hits, more and more and more hits. We did it. I think we were one of the only channels though, right? What up, J-Tom? We were one of the only channels that went back and counted just how many songs this nigga didn't put out in his career. It's upwards of like 400 or 500 songs. There is no way, bro. You're just not that talented. And you're too outside. You're just too outside. Like a person who might sit in the house, sit down for a little bit, and we don't see him. I could see somebody having 400 songs that made it. We're not even talking about the songs that don't make the cut. We talking about the ones that made it. So like if you actually just sat at the house, then I could see that, but I can't see that now.
Break on an album, whatever the case may be. What's crazier is that in this
Facts, man. Hit that like button if you guys haven't done it already, man. I appreciate it. Almost 400 million watching. Let's get to 300 likes if you don't mind.
same video, it shares that an artist named Wolfface Joey released his song 3 Star earlier this year on January 25th, which features the same lyrics and melody as both of these songs. Who wrote the lyrics and melody? I wonder. Let's find out. And it's none other than Beam himself. Beam is the person that was writing reference tracks for more than just one person, for more than just Drake. This song, this reference track had been recycled 3 different times.
What?
And the person responsible for writing it is Beam. Beam is the guy responsible for all of these reference tracks. This might be Drake's current ghostwriter as of right now, and Kendrick probably knew that. Beam is probably the ghostwriter that Drake uses currently and most frequently. I could assume. We'll keep it.
But how much confidence do you think Kendrick walked in with, knowing like, nigga, I know who your ghostwriter is, nigga. Like, you ain't finna, there's no way you could even remotely get close to what I'm finna do to you, bro. They don't have what I have. You know how much confidence that is? It's like, nigga, none of them got what I got. I'm finna crucify you.
Alleged. But why else would this producer release all of this information? Unless he's trying to point out that Beam is responsible for all of the current hits that Drake is making now, or at least back in 2021 to 2025, from what it looks like. It looks like he's been responsible helping Drake behind the scenes within the past 4 years, which is crazy to think that this is the new ghostwriter that Drake is heeding to. The real question is, why are they coming out now? Is it because of the beef? Is it because they're tired of not getting credited? This is apparently his producer. A lot of people are saying otherwise. A lot of people have something negative to say about them dropping these leaks. A lot of people don't want to believe it. The person that's been sharing this stuff on Twitter is this account IBVBNN, and he has stated all of the OV hoes in here are crying about me posting this. Got to take it up with Beam's producer on IG. He leaked it. Don't be surprised if more shit leaks soon. He also followed up by saying something else. He responded to this other person right here. He said, it's the fact that y'all believe anything, bro. Made his own version of the song, leaked it, then said he made up the song.
See, that's another part too, man. A lot of people say that too. Like, how do you know which song came first? The thing is, if Drake actually wrote the song, then I would assume that Drake would come out and say, stop taking credit for my work. This is me writing it down. This is me in the studio recording it. This is how I got the beat. Like, a lot of people would go to those lengths just to prove that's not, bro. No. I don't see how people try to spin the narrative so crazy like that, man. They try to spin the narrative and make it seem like Drake wrote. Drake did not write the song, fam. If bro is out here leaking it and letting you know, my thought process is also that maybe, I don't know this, but what if the producer and Beam are at it? And he goes, all right, well, I can't really, you know what I'm saying, do nothing to you. I'm gonna just drop everything that I have, and that's gonna put you in a bind with Drake. I don't know that to be true. That's just a theory.
Like, let's be for real for a minute. Who the F is Beam, and why are we believing him? Beam is credited as a writer on a lot of Drake songs. Go check the credits on Her Loss
What up, New
and
Beginnings?
other songs from recent albums, and Thank Me Later. No pun intended. This is exactly what we're talking about. Beam has worked with Drake in the past. We just saw the information in front of us. So this isn't like somebody who's making up stuff. So Drake fans who are coping right now don't want to admit the fact that this person, Beam, has just been exposed as the person that's been writing Drake hits for the past 4 years. Let's just be honest here. This is crazy.
At least the last 4 years. At least. Because Drake's sound kind of has changed. Drake's sound changes so much because of whoever he's around and whatever's influencing him. we could probably trace it back to when Beam started writing for this nigga. You could probably take it all the way back because you could tell when Wayne was writing. You could tell when Wayne was writing. You could tell when Party was writing. You could even hear when The Weeknd was writing. You could hear when Future be giving that nigga, hey, look, do it like this, spin it like that. You gotta sauce it. You gotta do it like that. You can hear when all of them is doing it. So again, what does Drake sound like? Because, like I said, at this point, if you like Drake's music or if you've liked Drake music, what is it that you like about it? Knowing what you know now. Because if you didn't know, I can't hold that against you. But now, when you listen to him, what is it that do you just like hearing his voice? Do you like the way he says what he says? Right? That's crazy. What up, Tiptoe?
This is another person that's
Quentin
in the
Miller?
OVO sweatshop, and I think that they're finally coming out. I think that they're upset that they have been closeted, that they have been hidden, and now I feel like, in a way, the producer is sharing all of this information so that way they could finally get the credit that they deserve. I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you. We'll keep it alleged. This is just my guess from it. This is just
listen. Let's keep it alleged. I'm with you with that. DeVille. I'm with you on that, bro. I feel like I said again, we just never heard his actual voice. I don't know, and this is one of probably many, bro. That sounded like the melodic. Catchy hook, sing-songy Ghostwriter. That didn't sound like the, okay, I want to rap. Now who is that? Where is that guy at? Or where is that person at? Right? Let's keep it alleged. I do want to hear these though. Shout out to DeVille. Make sure I go check out his video. I do want to hear these though. Leaked. What was it called? Twin Towers? No, that's back from September 20th. Alleged reference track from Beam. Okay, let me see what this sounds like real quick. Oh, they removed it? Oh, no, here it goes. Maybe I need to go check this dude page out.
Hey. Only attachments is on the motherfucking ratchets.
That's probably why he didn't play it though, because it's gonna get clipped for copyright. Okay.
Me and Nietzsche had shit. We somersault like gymnastics.
All right, let me just go through this.
Give me cancel. Hey, gangsta shawty.
Okay.
Nasties, far from perfect, yet I'm still far from absent. Season I ain't had shit. Only attachments is on the motherfucking ratchets. The season I ain't had shit. I somersault like gymnastics. Far from perfect, yet I'm still far from absent. Tell.
Hold up.
Why you pay for law school if you keep skipping classes? Want something more lavish? You wanna be a bad bitch? Tell me.
Oh my God, bro, this nigga fucking mine, bro. That's it. Book T. Let's go. Book T with the 50, man. God damn. Thank you, bro. Hey, man. Tell me. This nigga's a mine, bro. W Book T in the chat. I could do this, bro. I could do this. That's the thing. I could do that. Like, if you want to get, I could actually rap, but if you gave me something, who else can't do that? Drake is everybody else. Drake is every person in this chat. You think you ain't got no talent, bro? Have somebody write you a song and go use auto-tune. You'll be fine. Trust me, you'll be fine. That's the problem.
No, I ain't listening. Tell me I'm forgiven. You the one that crossed some lines, but you said I was tripping. Gassed up, shawty, let's get it started. Down ass nigga, girl, I'm down for you already.
But his tone, that seems like his natural tone. I feel like Drake just tries to get to that tone.
Cause I'm down for you already, down.
I only tell the truth. I ain't cap, I just close caption. Close them curtains in the race. Why you CC all your lawyers after I bought you all that CC? Now we TTYL, really? FUCKLOVE. When you cross all 3 lines, girl, this ain't Adidas. Check mark all your
Fuck it up, fuck it up.
What that sound like? What region is that? Because that sounds super regional. But he sped the tempo
Down
up.
ass nigga, cause I'm
That's crazy. 3-star performed by Wolfface Joey, written by Tashane Thompson, which is That's wild. Okay, so I want to see what this dude talking about. Tell Beam that he better stay right with you. Damn, Crody said ain't so. Okay, so that's the one. Is that the only one? Shit gets spooky every day in October. That's crazy, man. That's very interesting. Let me know how y'all feel about that in the comments. I had to play that just to kind of see exactly what he was talking about with that, because I don't know the song. But I think that's very interesting. All right, man.